Tuesdays with Troy brought to you by The Fresh Market, locations in Charlotte and Lake Norman.
Oh man, the recipes are delicious, and folks, I wish this was smell-o-vision because it smells off the chain in here. My stomach is talking to me, ready to go. All
I
right.
thought that was thunder earlier.
Nah, it was all my stomach. All right, you fried these green tomatoes here, and you're actually gonna make a sandwich out of fried green tomatoes.
Everything's open face, so we've already toasted some bread. I put a little bit, and this is sourdough bread that I've just cut regular. Put some olive oil on it, and honestly, I just did it in an iron skillet, just toast it. But you could throw it in the toaster, you could put it on the broiler, whatever. Now, when Derek was in here in the first segment, we actually made some pimento cheese, which this is my version of a chipotle pimento cheese, which is cheddar cheese, pepper jack, some chipotles, some pimentos, which pimento is just a pepper. It's a heart-shaped pepper.
Okay.
You've seen them in green olives before. You've also, that's what they make paprika out of.
Ah,
and that's where most of them go. So what we're going to do here is, and some of these I pulled out of the garden, some of them I got at the Fresh Market.
Okay.
And I'm just going to put some of these on here like this. You know what? Let me back up. I just want to back up because I forgot. Believe it or not.
Oh, come on,
dude, I forgot the
give it a
bacon.
crunch, baby.
Yeah, I forgot about the bacon. So we're going to put the bacon on like that. Peppered bacon, cooked nice and slow, thick cut. Got it from the Fresh Market. And I got, you know what? I got extra piece, T, if you want it.
Did you have to ask?
So now we just put those on there, and we're going to add just a little bit of romaine. Now, this is a knife and fork sandwich. I mean, you could. Now, I could probably eat it just with my hands.
I would eat it with my hands. I'm not that cultured yet, but okay, you can eat it with knife and fork for those of you who like to be a bit hoity-toity.
That's right. So this is our cremini mushroom sauce. This is for our pork chop sandwich, which we got in the oven that we've got crusted with chorizo.
You want me to continue stirring that?
Actually, if you would, I'm going to go ahead and get the pork chop out of the oven.
Now, you made this sauce pretty easily. You were saying some chicken broth, a little bit of flour, obviously the mushrooms.
Yeah.
And that pretty much brought it together.
Started just with the mushrooms, and then, we just brought it together with a little bit of flour, added some chicken stock.
Okay.
All right, I appreciate it.
Sure.
So what we're going to do now is, I've got some bread here that I call this a bread wedge because I've cut it into a wedge form. And don't ask me why, I just kind of felt like doing that.
Okay.
So that way, I don't know, maybe the presentation will be just a little bit different. Now, we do want all these mushrooms on here. Man, it's got my mouth-watering tea. Look at you, jumping right in there and stirring. So we're going to put this here. Now we're going to grab a pork chop.
Now, what did you put on that pork chop?
The pork chop, I just seasoned with my back rub. Oh, man, look at that. And then we crusted it with a little bit of mustard, spread some mustard on there, and we crusted it with some Spanish chorizo, which we've chopped in a food processor, mixed it with some breadcrumbs.
Okay.
We're going to put that right on top, and then this is just some arugula. We're going to make it rain. I think.
Making it rain arugula, baby.
That's right, arugula
Fox
rain.
News Rising, that's how we get down.
Now for our loose meat sandwich, and I got to apologize to the brewers. They're the ones that showed me this recipe, and I'm sure I've completely destroyed their family recipe. We're going to put it on some toasted meat here. This is just some ground beef.
Okay.
Sauteed some onions ahead of time, just caramelize them. And then we made a pig sauce, which was...
What's a pig sauce? I mean, is there pork in it?
My pig sauce is all right, but their pig sauce, the brewer, and I got to thank my friend Clark Brewer for allowing me to show everybody this because I didn't want to do it without them. But, of course, they didn't give me the recipe, so I probably was going to do it anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of carrot slaw on here just to kind of wind down that tang, and there you go. All the recipes.
Easy to eat.
Well, these open-face knife and fork sandwiches.
There we go, utensils.
And you can get all the recipes on foxtrot.com.
I know.
Clicking on the Rising tab.
Folks, you had it. Pig sauce and all. He's got the recipe on there. We appreciate you being here with us this morning, folks. Take care. Have a great rest of the day.
Brand new Fox Tuesday. New Girl, Ben and Kate. New Girl again, and the Mindy Project, followed by Fox News at 10 and The Edge.